Guess what time it is? It's time to introduce our next featured speaker. Our next featured speaker is the one, the only, Kenneth. What is AI? AI is technology that enables machines to perform tasks requiring human intelligence, such as learning and decision making, with applications like voice assistants and self-driving cars and many, many more. Get ready for the one and only Kenneth.
Hello, everyone. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so let's go get started. So, as you all know, cybersecurity and AI are the major things that is going on around the world right now. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about securing your personal and sensitive data in this day and age of artificial intelligence. To be honest with you, you know there's a lot of buzz around AI these days. Artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic idea. It is here and it's changing everything. From generating complex code, art, even music, to transforming many industries like healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing, logistics, and transportation, even education. Do you know that our kids are now left at the mercy of AI companies to protect them? So, hello everyone. My name is Kenneth Ndeadaefo, and I am the owner of Mr. Computer Technology Services and Solutions. I hold a master's degree in cyber security and information assurance. I am also a cyber warfare award winner. So in my company, here are the things we do: computer services, technology solution, cyber security, AI training and development. I have over 25 years of experience in information technology. And the clients that I see that we serve mostly are small entrepreneur and then individual and professional, including mid-sized businesses and organizations, non-profits and for-profits. So, how many of you here are beginner, intermediate, or advanced AI user with security in mind? Please give me a thumbs up and then security. Yes. Wow. A lot of people, that's good. So now, because of this, let's talk about the power of AI and then the importance of security. You have seen a lot of amazing presenters that present to you the amazing thing that AI can do, but it is always good to put security in mind. So the impact of AI, and then we're going to talk about impact of AI, and we're going to focus on your cybersecurity. As you know, AI is a technology that enables machines to perform complex tasks that normally require human intelligence, like learning and decision making. AI is revolutionizing everything we do. AI is impacting what we are doing today and even in the future. But with this big power, great power, comes big responsibility. Remember, AI is good, it's amazing. It's always good for us to be positive about it. But guess what? AI is a double-edged sword. While it offers massive potential, right? It also introduces new risks that can compromise our security, privacy, and even our organizational integrity. It is a tool of great power. It unlocks efficiency, enhances productivity, creativity, and even drive immense innovation. You can see many of them from these presenters that we have here in this AI Insight Summit. The power is nothing to write home about. So today, I will walk you through the paradox of AI, how to unlock the potential, how to harness the power of AI, and what you need to do to protect yourself and your data. Is very, very important. So now, let's talk about the power and demonstrate just a simple ability of AI. And then guess what? I'm going to trick your brain a little bit to check and think about and highlight the risk. And then at the same time, and then I'm going to give you the best practice to help you to govern yourself and protect your data. How many of you here, or let me know the type of AI tool that you are using. Please indicate on the chat box by telling me your best AI tool, because you never know, we might use it to do this demonstration. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness, I see a lot. Oh, good, good. This is very exciting to see, because I already got the demographic of people that I'm presenting now. Now that I figure out their choice of AI tool, that means I'm going to use ChatGPT. So I'm going to just open a ChatGPT here to demonstrate just simple. I'm going to ask him just a simple question. How many people are using AI worldwide? We want to know how many people are using AI worldwide. So you can see that there's a lot of people that are using AI. Just imagine, do you remember back in the days, when we started using Siri and Alexa? Do you remember? There are billions of people that are using this. In fact, the last time I checked, we have over 6.8 billion users that are using AI worldwide. That is so big. So, but one thing that I want to bring to your attention, amidst all these buzzes, all this happiness, do you know that the bad guys, hackers, criminals, in their own land, they are rejoicing too. They are having the same ball just as you are doing. Can you believe that? So just imagine using this AI to, ChatGPT to build a bot, GPT. And then inside that code that ChatGPT generated, there is a malicious code that was added there. And you build this bot for a company or for your personal use. What do you think that will happen? The answer that you'll be getting from there is not going to be the original result that you intend. In fact, some of them that you use personally can even be doing malicious action in your system. So it's always good to check. You are clicking yes that you want to generate to solve a problem, but guess what? At the same time, that okay that you click is running a code that is just collecting your information. So I'm going to go back now so that we talk more about the risk. So what are the risks? What are the risks? Just imagine that you have a confidential sales report that you want to summarize. I'm going to use a perfect example of the presenter that just presented before me. Do you remember how she was talking about repairing your credit? Just remember how she was talking about, Social Security, your driving license. If your information, or if bad guys have never hacked you, or if your information have never been stolen, you will not understand the predicament that a person that the identity was stolen will face or will be facing. In fact, it will look like your life stopped. You become who you are not. So, amidst of this, how do we protect ourselves? As I'm speaking to you right now, I have a client that wake up in the morning, her email was hacked. She was locked out of her email. Guess what? The hackers sent an email through her email telling her, hey, this is us here. We've been watching you on your system for a while. Your email is locked. You need to go and get $2,000 cryptocurrency and send it to this crypto account for us to be able to give you your account back. And if you don't do this, remember, we already siphoned all your contacts. And because we have been watching you for a long time, we know all the data things you've been doing on your computer. So if you don't do this, we got to send it to the bad guys. So that brings me to security best practices with AI. How can we even start from beginning to protect ourselves? How? In Cybersecurity 101, I always teach people how to use incognito or in private, especially when you're doing something, very, very important. You go into your bank, you log into your email. Why? Because every time you close that particular browser that you are using, the history, the cookies, and the cache, everything will disappear, will be deleted. So even a bad guy got into your system. Guess what? They will not see that particular, let me say, the bank that you go or the information. Like we in the cybersecurity industry, when we get in your system through your history and cookies, we can break out almost everything that you've been doing on the system. So, next, do not share any personal, confidential, sensitive information on any AI platform. Just like the presenter before me, as I told you about everything she was doing, it was so private and it's good, but you got to know how to protect yourself. So when you open like ChatGPT, for example, what do you think that is going on there? The first thing ChatGPT will do is, one, it will take on it will log in your name, it gets your name. And two, it will get your location using your IP address. Then three, it will record that prompt on your name. Every prompt, everything that you communicate with ChatGPT will be recorded. And then four, then it will record the computer. Five, the browser that you are using. So with this, ChatGPT and no other AI model already know who you are, and they can tie all the information you put on that system to you. And just like in a couple of months ago, even this morning, ChatGPT and system, the entire system was having a difficulty because they were doing upgrade. We in the cybersecurity industry, we always are here for you. We drilled their codes, we check everything they put out there to make sure that it is what they say it is. And if it's not, we send them the vulnerability code that we get so that they will be able to fix it. So if anybody that is using ChatGPT will notice that this morning or yesterday night, I'm in Washington State. So for me, it's this morning. There is a very huge upgrade. And that upgrade is an upgrade with major security in mind. Do you know that before, when ChatGPT started, I can use ChatGPT to find lost money. If there is a money that you lose, let me say uncollected money from all the activities, let's say you live in an apartment, you move, they don't know where to put their money, they need to give you that money, they will send that money to state. I normally use ChatGPT to get that. But now that's not the case. So make sure that you use encryption, that you want to go to any AI platform. Make sure there is this HTTPS at the beginning of it, because bad guys, criminals are building their own site to mimic the original one so that they can steal your information. Most importantly, make sure that you use a verified platform. Before you do everything, how will you do it? Make sure that HTTPS is there so that you make sure that, okay, this is a trusted platform, and then make sure that the one that you are using, there is many models out there. Just as you guys already give me the answer on the comments, there's a lot of platforms that you guys like to use. And it's our job to make sure that we drill it and make sure that it's secure for everyone. And another thing that I want you guys to do is to know that you have to know the terms and policy of any AI you are using. So now today, let me go right directly of what I got for you today. Because we've been communicating with AI, trying many things in cybersecurity industry, I have an AI tool. It's called Ultimate Security Prompt for AI. Don't even that put ChatGPT there. Okay, see, here is the code that I generated, and this code adheres to front end, back end. Because if you go to do some certain things in all this AI model, and if you ask them question, they will tell you what you need to hear. They record the information. They use it to train the models, right? So I developed this so that you can see that before you start using any AI model, at the beginning of it, not after, at the beginning, just input this, okay? Let me just go ahead and click, and then so you can. So what I told him is to make sure that I felt remind myself that I will not upload or share any sensitive information. That even though if I do, let him not store it, retain it, beyond that particular session. And I require a confirmation, okay, that he will not share and retain. And if he violates this line, it's very, very important. That's the one that gets them on the back end. If you violate this, that session will be terminated. This is the line of code that sometimes they cannot go against. Because if you are using it, all of a sudden you see your session just terminates. You know that they are telling you, hey, that thing that you told me to do, somebody is trying to do this. And that's why I did this. So this is what I call the ultimate security prompt that you can use before you type in any of information, even if you have to use sensitive information, so that once you finish that session, it will not be recorded. And another thing that I will make sure that you are aware of, one thing that I will make sure that you are aware of is that every time that you see yourself in the midst of something that is good, always be aware there is something bad that might happen. And if you are aware, you will find out that you will always be on top of the game. We don't want your sensitive information to leak. So now I'm going to come in the brief to recap what I already, tell you guys. It is very, very important for you to choose a verified AI tools. Why did I say it again? Because bad guys are having a field day out there. If I go into a ChatGPT again, I can tell ChatGPT to generate me. Guess what? I can tell him to generate me a malware. And that malware can easily be modified and put into a system. I can even tell, AI now to clone ChatGPT, just as you see that you can build your own GPT or bot. And when that happens, they will only change their URL and then they put it out there and start doing what we call phishing, just like the way they do it with your email. Anytime that you are using your computer and you notice that there is something come up and telling you that they need your permission to proceed in a particular app or a particular, permission that you are not aware of, please do not accept it, because that's how it starts. Once you grant that access, you are in big trouble. I will never underestimate this. Never put your sensitive information into any AI prompt. If you have to do that, do you know what you got to do? Change the information, because at the end of the day, we will still use AI to do amazing work. But try to change the information. Do not log in. Don't log in. Just open AI. You can utilize that my ultimate code that I give you. Just put it there, and guess what? Start doing your work. Make sure you change your name. Make sure that any sensitive information, even organization, because the bad guys always like to get you first and then trickle down to which company do you work for. And from there, they will use the information they get from you and try to get into your company. And when they go there, do you know what they do? They will use their information to do what we call privilege escalation. So escalation. With that being said, let's go to the next one. Use strong security prompt. It's always good for you to use strong security prompt. Strong security prompt is very, very important. Why? If you use strong security prompt, it will help you. And then guess what? Not only that it's helping you, it will make sure that to all those instructions that you put. Verify your AI output. It is always good to verify your AI output. Even though the AI is very, very powerful, and we are excited about it, always double check the result for accuracy, for your security. As I was telling you guys earlier, there is a prevalence of attack that is going on, that the bad guys are using artificial intelligence to make sure that they get upper hand. But thank God that we in the cybersecurity industry, we are trying our best to educate you guys, to educate everyone. Where my personal concern is always on our future generation. Yes, we protect the companies, but our future generation, the kids, we've started drilling almost all the applications they are using that has to do with AI to make sure that all the information they are putting there, knowingly or unknowingly, that it will compromise their, risk of even their parents. Because some case we go and take their parents and credit card to buy something. I'm not going to name any company, right? Yes, to buy something. So what they are doing what they want to buy, but they might not know that the platform they are trying to put those credit card and information is not even safe, or it is not even the genuine one. That is reason why that is very, very important to put security in mind. So with this, I will go to the last slides here that I have for you guys. My giveaway today will be the ultimate security prompt, which is generated by me. And then I would like you to type on the comment section, what do you think about your information being out there? Give me a thumbs up if you want to be among those who will support securing your personal and sensitive data in this day and age of AI. Give me a thumbs up. Good, 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 good. I know everybody wants this, because without that, we are in trouble. There are many things that I'm supposed to give you guys here, but because I want to talk to you one-on-one, that's the reason why I choose this part. Because I know if you follow my security prompt, you follow all these guidelines, making sure that you know how to go, to open in private browsing. And I will just explain it a little bit. If you are out there looking at me right now, all the people at this particular, AI Insight Summit, if you are using computer, just look at your browser. If you want to know how to open in private or incognito, just right-click on your mouse, and you will see a little window will come up. That window that comes up, look through it. Look through the line. You will see where it says in private browsing or incognito. For those of us that are using smartphones, some of these things have already embedded into it, because Google is doing an amazing job out there. And even with Microsoft Copilot, they are doing an amazing job trying to protect those browsers so that it's not going to be hijacked. So from what you see here, if you want to contact me, please do so. I have a lot of things that I have for you guys, but today is a good day because I saw a lot of buzz around AI, a lot of wonderful people presenting. Even if you are here at the beginning of this, Alicia showed us how to use AI to generate music. And we were dancing to reggae tune. Everybody who are there, I say, hey, Alicia. Remember, AI is a double-edged sword. As we are enjoying, make sure that you put your security in mind. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed day.
Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, everybody. Give him a round of applause. So many critical things that we need to remember, right? Make sure to leave Kenneth some feedback. Scan that QR code, leave him some feedback. And thanks to him for coming back on, making sure that he was here to round out today's session.